Okay. Hi guys, it's me Carly. Obviously. I posted something on Instagram asking you guys that I'm writing 3 stories. And I wondered if you guys wanted me to like read them aloud in a video. So I'll tell you a little bit about each one. 2 of them are in notebook form, I guess you could say. First one's in this one. Second one's in this one. The other one it's on my iPod. It's for the weird background noises, it's my dog trying to get this. Go on the floor. Yes, go on the floor. It's like this. It's on my iPod. So I got bored. And so I started writing. So I guess I'll start. Nope, off. 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 He's a smart dog. Mork. Mork. Reminds me of Guacamole. No, go lay down. Lay down. I'm in a wheelie chair thingy. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. Don't wanna flash you with my boobs. Anyways, I'll read this one first. Awesome. It just says chapter 1. I don't have a title for it yet, so. I opened my eyes. As they opened, they fluttered slightly. A burst of white light burned my view. I winced and squeezed my eyes shut. Slowly, I opened them again. My eyes soon adjusted to the brightness. But everything was blurry. I stared, trying to adjust them. I could see an outline of a head. A human head, possibly. I didn't know. My eyes finally came to focus, and I could see I was right. There was a human head right there. The person stared back at me. His eyes looked deeply into mine. His eyes were brown, but there was something else. Just around the pupils, there was a white-blue light around them. Something told me that this male wasn't at all human. Give me a second. It's like you start reading your story and you notice that there's something wrong. Moving on. Fear and panic shook my body. I sat up quickly and pushed back. I needed to get away from this parasite. My back soon hit the headboard. I was trapped. It's okay, the thing said. He calmly raised his hands in front of him. He stood at the foot of the bed. He must have jumped. He looked shocked, possibly surprised. It's okay, I won't hurt you, he said again. I needed to get out. Now. The heels of my boots dug into the bed, almost tearing the sheets. I noticed quickly he was rounding the bed, toward me. I panicked even more. I pushed away, toward my left, only to find a wall. The bed must be pushed into the corner. It's okay, he said for the 3rd time. I'm not going to hurt you. Please just let me help you. Was I hurt? What? Was I hurt? I guess my face showed how confused I was, because then he pointed at my leg. You tripped, don't you remember? Then it all came back. I was running through the woods, trying to get away from the soul I had saw. Hopefully it didn't see me. My feet pounded against the ground. My breath came in quick and fast. The trees and forest life flew past me. I stared forward. My backpack bounced up and down while I ran. I could hear all that was in there hitting each other, making loud noises. And I had to find some place to hide, fast. I turned my head around just for a second. Then everything went black. I must have hit my head. Was my head still bleeding? I panicked again. My hand flew up to my forehead to find it perfectly fine. I looked at the parasite, giving him a puzzling look. I already healed your head, he said, if that's okay. I nodded, still kind of confused. Why would he help me? He should fear me, like I fear him. He shouldn't be helping me. It made a little sense. My hands laid in my lap. I stared at the bedsheet, trying to think of reasons why he would help me. Fine, I whispered softly to him. He smiled slightly, then nodded. I relaxed some. He turned away from me, then left the room. So that's that on my iPod. For those who have not read The Host, then you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. You have to read The Host to understand what I'm talking about. And I might explain it in the book a little. I don't know. So yeah, if you want to keep reading that when I do get it posted on Bookricks, I'll post it, and then just go on there, look that up. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. I will when I know. And my name of my Bookrex account is the same as my Instagram account, so you know it's mine. And you can download it and you can put it on your iPod if you have one. You can probably put it on your iPhone too. Same difference. So yeah. The second one, I'll read the short one for you. The short one. This one, I haven't decided yet if it's gonna be about fallen angels or vampires. I haven't decided yet, but I think I'm kind of leaning towards the fallen angels ones. So I'll start reading. Warmth. All I could feel was warmth, and a type of softness. I moved restlessly. I was in a bed. An arm was around my shoulders, holding me close to have. I just realized something. The rest of the story is on my computer. We're gonna go to open. More, can you please take that outside or something? It's weird sounding. Oh, the beast in human form. That's what I called it. Even though I have no idea what I'm gonna call it yet. Okay, there we go. Warmth. All I could feel was warmth, and a type of softness. Put this up so I can see what I'm doing. Will it not let me do that? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to work my computer. Ugh. Over. Can I make this any smaller? Obviously not. Okay. Ooh. Nope, don't do that. Dog, you're making weird noises, and it's kind of freaking me out. He's making noises that I don't like. Ah, there we go. Mork! Here, give that to me. Okay. Warmth. All I could feel was warmth, and a type of softness. Ew. Play with that. There you go. Okay, anyways. I moved restlessly. I was in the bed. An arm was around me, holding me close to whoever was there. I didn't care though. I didn't care who was there at the moment. I wanted to know how I got there. I began to flip through my memories, but then my memories turned into nightmares. I was running. My feet pounded against the forest floor. My breath came in and out fast and quick. I was determined to get away from whatever was chasing me. A blood-curdling roar ripped through the night, echoing against the trees. Trees. They were everywhere I looked. I tried to run faster, swaying my arms at my sides. The wind whistled past my... It says eyes, but that's supposed to say ears. Past my ears. Sweat, stuck to my forehead. Give me a second. Run out. Good. Stay up there. Okay, I'm back. Okay, where was I? Sweat stuck to my forehead along with my hair. I screamed in frustration, which I regretted later. The beast that was chasing me landed right behind me, making the ground move. My head snapped back and my feet fumbled under each other. I fell forward. My hands hit the ground first, catching the gravel. My body came next. As I hit the ground, my frame bounced up and then fell again. I laid still. Opened my eyes. Adrenaline pumped through me. I pushed myself up and began to run again. I felt... Okay, there we go. I felt the beast rhythms. I felt the beast's rhythm rhythm of steps. It was close. I moved restlessly in my sleep again and moaned softly. Shh. The person said. The person next to me hushed me. The arm pulled me closer. I rested my hand against the person's chest. It's okay, he said in a husky voice. It comforted me. I snuggled closer, placing my hand on his chest. I made a fist around the fabric in his shirt. I drifted off to dreamland. Okay. Darkness closed around me as I ran. The creature roared loudly. I panicked. I needed to get away. Now, I looked to my left, then to my right. As soon as I looked to my right, my foot fell into nothingness. Soon my face slapped the surface of water. The ice-cold water surrounded my body. My body began to sink. I tried to swim toward the surface, but it only made it worse. I sank lower and lower. It must have been a kettle lake. My lungs burned. I needed air. I was afraid to breathe in. The surface of the water was disturbed. I opened my eyes, not realizing they were closed. I looked toward the surface. I must have been several feet below. Someone had jumped in. I looked closer, seeing that the beast that was chasing me, the beast who was chasing me, seeing the beast who was chasing me, the human. I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, I'm just not with it today. Woo-hoo. Seeing this was the beast who was chasing me. The human that I saw turned into a beast. Its eyes glowed blood red. Fangs grew on the top and bottom row of the teeth. My eyes widened. I used my arms to try to swim away. The beast was faster. It reached for me. I moved my legs toward him, trying to push him away. Bad idea. Its claw-like hands wrapped its long fingers around my ankles, pulling me down even farther. I screamed. I didn't want to die like this. Not now. A big blast of sound rang, and something. Oh, it's all the way down. Sorry. Then, something very small broke the surface of the water. The creature roared. I watched a small object move closer. It was a bullet. I didn't panic. The bullet wasn't aimed at me. It was aimed at the creature. It hit the creature in the side. It threw its head back, screaming in pain, then went still. Its hands let me go. I jerked myself away. The best I could. I held still. Darkness was coming. The end was near. My head relaxed, falling back, so my eyes were locked to the surface of the water. I could see the moon. It was big and bright. Big and bright and round. Right. Add that. The surface of the water broke again. A person was coming toward me. I didn't care. I closed and let what was going to happen. I closed my eyes. And let whatever was going to happen. Arms wrapped around me. I was moving towards the surface. Soon, I hit the surface. I got her, a male voice yelled. Everything began to blur. First I was in the water, then I was being dragged across the ground. I was laid down. Need to help her, someone said. There we go. Next thing, a mouth was pressed to mine. Air was forced into my lungs. The person was doing CPR. The person then did chest compressions. Then air was forced into my lungs again. My eyes flew open. I sat up quickly, coughing out the water that was in my blood. The water rolled over my chin and fell into my lap. I fell back onto the ground again. I stared at the sky. Hands gripped my neck, bringing me close. His face was close to mine. His mouth moved. He was saying something. And that's all that I have for that. It's called Beast in Human Form. Yes, I want to save it. Why would I want to save it? That's why I want to save it. Bring this closer. Oh, it's 15 minutes already. Woo. Whew, better finish this quickly. Yeah, that's that. And this one, I actually got inspired for those book recs, I guess. Oh, whatever. Never mind. This is for I got inspired by the song "Here's Never Growing Up" by I don't know how to pronounce her name. So I have on here is what this is about. It's about anorexics, bulimics, stuff like that. It has little emo boys in it, obviously, and then this quote to help me remind me of. To remind me, it's I've been in love. It's painful, pointless, and overrated. Damon Salvatore. So here's chapter 1. I got 3 pages of it. It's pretty cool. I stared at my food. Chicken nuggets, chocolate milk, grape juice, and ranch. My stomach protested. It wanted food. But my mind was disgusted. I glared. Tiffany was blabbering about her weight, talking about how fat she is, and how she was on a diet. This was going on for 2 days. I was able to eat the other days. While. Oh, I need a pencil. Okay. Those times where you read and you know you did something wrong. While she talked about her weight. But now, ugh. I was able to eat the other days while she talked about her weight. But now, my stomach growled. I glanced at Tiffany. She had light tan skin, brown eyes, and dark, straight brown hair. Her face was round, nice nose, full lips. She was beautiful. She was skinny too. I couldn't believe that she could call herself fat. Across from her was Melanie. Fair skin, blue eyes, blonde hair. Unlike Tiffany's hair, Melanie's had wavy hair. She almost had natural curls. Her eyes were closed, head tilted to the side. She seemed annoyed. I couldn't blame her. Once, long ago, Melanie was an anorexic. I really don't know how she could put up with Tiffany's blabber about her weight. Melanie was a ticking time bomb. Her patience was running low. I could see it on her face. Over we go. Melanie began to rub her forehead. I looked back at my food. God, Tiffany moaned. I'm so fat. My heart squeezed. Insecurance washed over me. Asa, said Jennifer. What's wrong? That's when I noticed. I was crying. I brushed them away. I brushed the tears away with my hand. Asa, someone said. Is something wrong? It was Noah. Tall, short cropped black hair, blue eyes, fair skin. I looked up at him. There was concern in his eyes. I looked away. Tiffany was still blabbering. I had enough. Asa, what's wrong? Jennifer demanded. I'm tired of this shit, was all I said. Opened the door. I got up from the table, grabbing my foam tray, and walked up to the trash cans. Lightly, I threw the tray into the trash, then walked away. I walked out of the lunchroom, down the hallway, and into the bathroom. Surprisingly, there wasn't any popular girls there fighting over the mirror. I stalked to the last stall. I pushed the door open. and pushed it shut. I locked it quickly. My spine shivered with fear. It was good no one was in the bathroom. Hopefully no one would come in would come in for a couple of minutes. I pressed my back against the stall door. I listened carefully for a second. I pushed myself off the door and fell to my knees in front of the toilet. My hands hovered over the seat. I pushed it up. I stared down at the water. Slowly, I put my pointer finger in my mouth. I closed my eyes. As my finger got to my throat, I gagged a little. I pushed my finger farther. My stomach jumped. Vomit came up my throat. I leaned over the toilet just in time. My frame shook violently. My throat and mouth were on fire. My fingers were wrapped around the seat. This is my life. Vomiting, starving, cutting. It all started in the 7th grade, when I got called fat, when I got called ugly and fat. The self-harming came first. I cut my arms, then, when I didn't have room on my arms anymore, I went to my thighs. Then I went to my stomach and hips. No one knew for the longest time. It was one day Jennifer saw some faded cuts on my wrists. And that's what that's about. That's real life stuff. Yeah. So those are the 3 stories. I hope you guys like them. If you want to read the rest of them, go on to Bookricks. Oh, screw it. I don't know if you can see it. It says Bookricks on it. Horribly. I wrote it right on the back of it. Bookricks. BOOK and then RIX. Go on Google, search it on Google. It should be the first thing that comes up. Look up my username if you have to. There's a search bar. You gotta click users. Search bar. Like as soon as you like click it, there's these things. Like it says all searches. Should say books, then users, and then groups. But if it's not in that order, I'm sorry. Well, click users or authors, as it might say. And then click that, and then type in Blades or my BFF. That's my same as my Instagram account. Same thing. Same exact thing. Same thing. Same thing. So yeah. Hope you liked the stories I read to you. I'm sorry this video was so long. I can't, like cut them short and stuff like that. Just can't. I'm sorry. So hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night, wonderful evening, pre-evening, wonderful pre-evening. So peace out. Love, comment, subscribe, like, dislike, do something. Bye.